Hello everyone, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. We found a stowaway on our ship last time, so now we are basically going to talk to, I think, this guy? Because he apparently has something to do with her, but I don't know what. Greetings, sentient. May I take a moment of your time for a question? Go ahead. Only if I get to ask you something in return. Yes, you desire, though I suspect there's little information I possess that would be of use to an off-worlder such as yourself. I represent a human citizen of Tatooine by the name of Rundil al-Sula. His ranch has had considerable difficulty with Mandalorian raiders for many years. His young daughter was kidnapped by those raiders many years ago and has not been returned. Might you have news of her? Her name is Sasha. Well, she apparently is on my ship. There's a stowaway on my ship by the name of Sasha. This is most exciting news, Sentient. Are you certain of this? You can come on board and see her if you like. I do not make it a habit to board the vessels of strange humans, but I might make an exception this once. Are you certain the human is Sasha? Yes, I am. She speaks only a smattering of Mandalorian, but I was able to figure it out. You have convinced me, Sentient, that your stowaway is indeed the one I seek. Would you allow me to see her? Certainly, I'll bring you to my ship. Let us go there now. I am most anxious to see her. Though you have aged, young Sentient, I do believe you are indeed the one I seek. I am here to return you to your father. I see that Drake Startrot was correct about your linguistic difficulties. I am positive that your parents can assist you with that. Calm yourself, child. I will take you home. Okay, so because I know her language, I can say, he is not a bad... He's not going to hurt you, something home, something? I don't know. He'll get you home, maybe? Thank you for your assistance, Sentient. I am sure the girl's parents will be most appreciative of your efforts. And I get some experience and light side points, of course. And now they are gone, which is good. Go on, get out of here, get out of here. Just making sure they don't steal anything. Very good. Now, it is time to actually make our way across the galaxy and visit distant star systems and all that crap. Nope. Wrong way. I am still very confused about this place, by the way. Towards the end of the LP, I'll probably have figured out roughly where everything is, but until then, nope. And whenever I do the traveling, I get like a little cutscene, basically showing the ship flying around. Nothing of interest, so nothing you're actually missing in terms of story, but it means there'll be a bit of a sort of cut, and a discontinuancy, something. Because the recording software doesn't record those cutscenes. I still see them on my screen though, which is kind of strange. Anyway, back to Yavin, which is where incoming fighters! Okay, so I randomly got attacked. I believe this is just a random event though, it doesn't actually have much to do with the story. The sun is blinding. There is one fighter at least still alive. Okay, there's another one. Okay. I hope that was all recorded properly. Basically, as you travel throughout the galaxy, occasionally there's these random events where Sith starfighters attack you, and then you have to sort of defend the ship in that fashion. I think these get recorded, but the way it works is as the recording program notices that it can't record anymore because one of those pre-rendered sequences is playing, it cuts off, of course, and then when it gets back into a sequence that can be recorded, it has to start up again, so maybe the first half a second or so is missing, and with those short sequences, I'm not sure how exactly it'll look in the end. But there's nothing I can do about it because of the game being so old. It's really, it's lucky to play it all, really. I am not going... Wait, this is wrong. All don't confused. Nah. This is the way out. And I shall take... Why not Canderous and Bastilla? There's not going to be much on this star station anyway. Space station, not star station. Okay. All we have to do is open the doors. I don't remember. I think this was one of the places you don't really need to go yet, but I guess I'll have a look. Hey, who is that? What do you want? I recognize your ship. Daleks, isn't it? But who are you? You new or something? Yes, I'm new. Very new. Actually, I can do force persuade. Open this door. I am your friend. Yes, I'll open the door for you, friend. There we go. Okay, hello, person. Is there anything yet to be taken? I don't believe there really is. You don't look like I thought you would. Too human. I don't see many of your kind out here at all anymore. Not since the war, at any rate. What brings you here? I am on a quest for the Jedi Council. The Jedi Council? Don't tell me you're a Jedi. You sure don't look it. I'm wearing a Jedi robe. Just saying. I am a Jedi. No, I never said I doubted you, it's just, well, there aren't exactly a lot of Jedi wandering around these parts. Not after what happened last time. What happened before? What? Don't tell me you youngsters don't know anything about Exar Kun and that war. But then again, there've been a lot of troubles recently, I've heard. Okay, so Exar Kun's just an old... Tell me about yourself. I'm nobody doing nothing. I've been in the system for over 50 years, before the station was even built. I just sit around all day and tinker with this and that, trying out a few of my ideas. Okay, so the Exar Kun thing is kind of a very old war against another Sith Lord, I believe. Do you have any gadgets you'd be willing to sell me? Yes, I have a few things kicking around the place. Stuff that Trandoshans and smugglers have bought for me to look at, and a few things I've been making from hearts. They aren't cheap though, they'd pay for a lot for what I can make, and anything I sell to you can't exactly sell to them, now can I? Wow, I messed up that sentence. But if you're willing to pay, I've got a few of my more advanced things you can look at. I'm always working on more, so you can check back some other time if I don't have what you want right now. Here, have a look. So if I remember correctly, he sells really expensive stuff, but really good stuff. And I just wanted to show him to you now. For example, defense bonus 6, but a massive dexterity bonus still in this light exoskeleton, and it also gives bonuses, it's upgradable, it's really cool. Here we have defense bonus of 7 and stealth plus 4, also upgradable. Blaster bolt deflection plus 5, which means I believe if I wear these I have a higher chance of deflecting blaster bolts. Level 3 implants, awareness plus 10 and dexterity plus 2. These are pretty good. It makes me immune against mind affecting stuff, and a good droid shield which actually has unlimited uses. I think that's really all there is to this place. I'll check out these access panels. Okay, access denied. I believe the same thing will happen on the other side, actually. So it's a really small place. It mostly has that one merchant in it, but he is a great source of powerful gear. I don't know how long it takes for him to change what he's selling, and as you can see, most of it was too expensive for my current character anyway. But in the long run, I will end up... Yes, please open up. I will come back here from time to time and check what he has to offer, I guess. I believe this is where I want to go. And now the first planet we're going to visit is Tatooine. So again, I think there will probably be some sort of cutscene. Let's see, Tatooine. It's obviously the last one I check. Okay. The Force has given us a vision.
The Force has given us a vision.
Never
Like
mind.
the one we shared on Tatooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
It looked like it was inside some kind of cave. I should explain that you saw a very short sequence of me lying on a bed, sort of throwing myself about, having a nightmare, dream, vision, whatever. All that you missed was kind of a star map, very similar to the one we found on Tatooine, in a cave. But we couldn't tell where it is, we didn't see much, just sort of the 5-second clip of a star map opening in some sort of ruined cave thing. Okay. It looked like it was inside some kind of cave.
A star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Okay. I've also had a bit of a change of heart about my party. I believe for the moment I'll stick to Candace and Bastila, because I completely forgot that she's a possible love interest, and, hell, if she is, why not show it to you? I don't know where I am, by the way. I am terrible at navigating this place. I should use a minimap, I guess. Let me run by a minimap. No. This is the way out. This is the way out. Wow. So, for now, Bastila. Bastila add, Candace add, go!
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zurka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
What do I get for my 100 credits?
The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
I don't need to pay the fee.
You know, I don't think you need to pay the fee. We'll let it go this time.
I'm amazed at how many people that works on. The entire galaxy must be filled with weak-minded fools.
This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
Okay, I'll need good paying work. What is there to do?
It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zurka Office if any bounties need collecting. That's in central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them.
Okay, I think I'll figure the rest out by myself, so actually I need to get going.
As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Good. Is this a footlocker that I can open? Just kind of standing around, unguarded. Not going to say no. Let's check out this place. Oh, we have large chrome guns. And we appear to be leaking coolant at an alarming rate. Another footlocker. Obviously I'm looting everything I can. Even if it's just sort of little bits and pieces every time, it'll add up in the long run. And here's a merchant. Let's see what you're selling. Who that? Turn it, you Gandafeska. Customers are talking. That's better. Hello, customer. Buy from Miktunan Juice and save your credits. Show me what you have for sale. Yes, of course. We don't want to keep you from your important business. Please, have a look. Ooh, life support packs. They are even more improved med packs. And he sells infinite advanced ones, so I'll just buy a few until I'm down to 6,000 and then buy some of these as well. He sells a melee weapon, which is good against droids, a carbine, lots of named stuff. I don't really have the money for it, it's a little rich for my blood at the moment. I will definitely buy this, because it might be useful, and I will buy this, I think. Okay, now you. Hello there, Captain. Let's see. Ah yes, here it is. It looks like the shipment has been delivered to your ship as requested. Excellent, thank you. Wait a second, is this right? It says docking bay 32 on the form, but you just arrived. Oh well, the Kiska are your problem now. So, I was kind of pretending to know, because my character doesn't know, but, okay, he basically forces me to go through with it anyway. Whatever you put on my ship, I want it off. Now. If you want the cargo removed, you'll have to fill out another requisition. I have one right... Wait, I thought I had one. Oh well. That happens, I'm afraid. We don't accept liability, and we certainly couldn't take the cargo back. Enjoy. I'm afraid I'll have to check my ship now. Let's look at the journal. We have the trouble with Kiska. The fates seem to be conspiring against you. The disorganized port authorities on Tatooine appear to have shipped a delivery of Kiska to the Ebonhawk's hold, and there doesn't appear to be any way to give them back. The dock worker mentioned that some of the Kiska escaped, which certainly doesn't sound good. Let's check that. I think I bought some Kiska poison at the merchant just now, so maybe that'll help me. See, they are just sort of these little frog things. I don't know if they cause any trouble. I mean, they're kind of cute, right? Look at them. I mean, wouldn't those be the most adorable pets ever? So I don't know if I want to poison them. Let's see what happens. The Kiska looks at you curiously, cooing. So I don't want to kill them. I mean, oh, I could pick it up, kill it. No, I'll pet it. You scratch the little critter behind its knobs that pass for ears, and it coos enthusiastically in response. Ah, play a game with him. You play a game of peekaboo with the little creature, hiding your face behind your hands and startling it each time you appear. What fun. Oh, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not going to hurt these. I mean, really. I know I didn't want them, but they're so cute. I'm not going to poison you. Oh, Mission's got one too. Oh, I really like them. Lovely little guys. I think I can poison them and then they would all sort of go away, but... Nope, they're a feature, not a bug. I want them. And once again, standard team. Yes, this is the party configuration I want. These are the people, these are the party members I'm looking for. I have to poison if these guys do some... If they have some sort of negative effect, I might get rid of them, but for now, I'm kind of happy. Because they're cute. Oh, I want them. Okay. Don't quite know what's going on here and where I have to go. According to the map, this is the hunting lodge and this is the Zurka office. I think I want to go to the Zurka office first, but I also want to talk to this woman first.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
What do you need? I'm Dake Starcrot. I'll help if I can.
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
Okay, I wouldn't be able to sell it either, I'm afraid.
No? But you looked... I'm sorry, I thought you looked equipped like a hunter. Are you sure you're not going to be getting a license?
I mean, you don't look like a farmer, and the only way to be allowed out of Anchorhead is to get a hunting license.
Okay, so where would I get a license? What's the cost?
Zurka Corporation sells them out of their office just south of here in the center of Anchorhead. That's where my husband got his. I think they charge 200 credits, but they've been known to make exceptions. Please, no one else will help.
Let's talk about what to do with this plate.
Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits.
Okay. Perhaps I will buy it from you.
You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits.
I'll pay that and an extra 200. Good luck.
700 credits! Oh, thank you. It is more than generous of you. I don't know what to say. I just don't.
What was that all about? Are you going soft on me?
Thank you for helping this woman. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you are making a difference.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
Yay! NC Kendris is complaining all the time, and Bestella will like it all the time. And 700 credits really isn't that much. This is the Zurka office, I believe, but oh, footlocker. Don't mind if I do. Zurka office. You'll be hearing about this, you Zurka puppet. I'm not going to let this drop. You can't just murder a whole village. And don't tell me to take my concerns to your corporate kiosk. I know when I'm not wanted. What's going on here? Who are you? I'm done talking in this office. They aren't interested in listening to me. I doubt they will even acknowledge I was here. Typical corporate evasion. That's what happens when they own everything. No accountability. Don't even bother bringing it up. Okay. There's a sort of strange color difference on my screen, this area here, which happens after these cutscenes, kind of one side being darker, but it goes away very quickly, so I don't think it's a major issue. Anyway, Protocol Officer.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zurka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
I want to ask about hunting licenses.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
Okay, have there been a lot of people leaving the city?
With the downturn in mining, people want any chance at credits they can get. Most wouldn't survive a day, let alone qualify as hunters. The last license issued before the ban was given to a woman named Marlena Venn. She'll do fine. She had a mean streak a parsec wide. She also paid double. Exceptions like this are rare, unless it suits the company to offer them.
Okay, there's no way to get a license?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The sand people are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I will agree to do this for you.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zurka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
Okay, let's go back to my first question, see if there's anything I can do.
Though I do have work to get back to.
Anything out of the ordinary happening?
I assume that by out of the ordinary you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Zurka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants.
No desire to mistakenly associate with the losing side, huh?
Zurka Corporation policy is not subject to your approval. It is a sound business model. Save us your commentary.
No thanks. Okay, know about anything more local.
If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track, one of the few leisure industries on Tatooine. There was also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with the message.
She said leisure. Isn't it pronounced leisure? I know it as leisure. Okay, let's go back to my first questions.
Very well, though I do have work.
Yes, I know. Okay, I have to go. Goodbye.
Farewell. Zurka Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
We got a hunting license, which is good. Oh, and Bastila wants to talk to me again.
How can I help?
You wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
How hard what was? Is it true you killed Darth Revan?
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi Strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
That's not what I heard.
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
But you would have killed Revan eventually, right?
As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
She has a fairly soft and calm voice. That's nice. It's not sort of squealing, like, well, more sort of high-pitched and girly, I guess. Greta Holder. Yes, what is it? If this is about mining or sand people, you go to the Zurka offices. I just manage the storehouse. Okay, do you have anything to sell? Mostly just standard Zurka provisions and supplies. Not enough to keep the locals happy. Have a look. Okay, you also sell life support packs, but I want to keep my money together. You sell infinite computer spikes, antidotes, advanced medkits, all that stuff. Oh, you sell infinite plasma grenades as well, and some thermal detonators. These are, I think, the strongest grenades in the game, doing 60 points of energy damage and having a knockdown effect. And it's a DC 15 for half damage, so I think you have to roll 15 or higher. Don't quote me on that, though. He also sells infinite amount of breathing masks, but I have them, that's enough for me. And he sells a mesh underlay, but I still have one of those. So, let's get the door. Okay, I have a hunting license, so now... Okay, don't you believe a word of what Zurka Corporation said in there. There's always a peaceful solution to conflict. They are just lazy. Is this about Zurka wanting the Sand People's chieftain killed? So, you are the killer that they hired. Just going to walk out there and wipe them out? I'd expect no less from fools. The Sand People aren't animals. I've watched them, and they are intelligent. There must be a way to peacefully stop the attacks. I know it. But no one will try, of course. You can't even leave the city without Zurka approval, and they want the Sand People dead. The Zurka said that the Sand People attacked first. Well, yes, they did. They attacked the Zurka, who deployed numerous giant sand crawlers and started tearing up the desert with iron shovels and whatever else. What would you have done? To the Sand People, it must have seemed like an invasion. There were no negotiations for territory or resources. I don't think the killing has been justified, but as a conservationist, I'm hoping someone at least tries to talk this out. Okay, what would you suggest then? Communication. If you could just speak to them, but they don't talk. At least, not in any language an average translator can understand. There was even a Jedi here a few years ago that couldn't seem to get through to them. I think that ended in blood too. I'm not saying it would be easy, but someone has to try. Maybe with a real translation droid, not these old protocol scrap heaps we're walking around. Okay. So who would have a capable droid? They are pretty rare, even on well-stocked worlds, but I'm sure I heard something about an unusual droid in the shop here on Tatooine. I'm sure I heard Yuka Laka saying it could speak Sand People dialect. Although he'd say rust is gold to make a sale. With that droid, maybe you could talk to them. They wouldn't survive. Maybe with desert robes as a disguise, someone could get into their enclave. And this is very interesting, by the way, because this is required for the peaceful solution to this quest, and I'm most interested in that peaceful solution. Okay, so where would we get robes? I suppose you could take them off the warrior raiders in the Dune Sea, but there's no way I'd survive anything like that. Plus you would have to explain why you killed their warriors if you're trying to make peace. But I suppose there is no other way. Okay, we have been told roughly where the enclave is, so we don't need to ask about that, and maybe I'll look into it. Sure, that's what Zurka Corporation keeps saying, and then they just start shooting again. The fighting won't stop until they're all dead. Or until the Zurka leave. The one is as likely as the other with the way things are going. Bah, what do I know? Okay, so this was actually a very important hint. And as I said, I am definitely at least going to attempt the peaceful solution. I remember it was kind of difficult, but what I'll do now is I'll make a cut, and I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.